Well, that was pretty badass. Hey, everyone. Welcome to a special Romero Pictures Heavy Metal Indie Brigade presents Drone Cav. I can't believe I got that all out with an exclusive movie premiere. I am going to let Terry and Loren go at it. Guys, I will be back in a little while, and I'll get the movie started for you.
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
Thanks, Joe. Hey, I can't tell you how stoked I've been all day, past few days for this show. I mean, I've just been like crazy all day about it. Special edition, Drone Cav. And I just want to thank everybody for being here, but I really want to thank you, Loren, for being on the show. And not only that, but to give us the world premiere for COVID 2024.
Yes, so, just so happy. As soon as I had this idea in my head, I was like, I want to pitch it to the brigade because the brigade family out there has been like the most amazing thing. So I wanted you guys to have it first, and I'm so happy. I can already see everybody. Hello, everybody. You guys are like the best family out there, and you guys deserve to have the premiere. So we are definitely going live at 9:45.
Yes,
you'll be able to watch the movie, and then we'll come back and we'll end up bringing the cast on and talking a little bit about it. But we do have a little bit of time now. And basically, folks, I just want to let everybody know out there, like, yeah, I run film festivals. I've made a documentary called Pennsylvania Hardcore. I made The Dark Military. That is a feature. And then on, March 11th, here comes Tom Hanks. He's got COVID. And then everything just went downhill. So we're now into 5 months now. We're ending our 5th month here, folks. It's crazy. So, like a lot of you out there, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was like, all right, well, where do you focus your energy? You're shut down. You can't really even work. So I didn't even know what to do. I'd say if you're a scriptwriter, this is the best time to do it. I wasn't feeling too creative at the time, so kind of took the downfall there, kind of kept to myself. And then I ended up seeing a link on YouTube for a quarantine style film. And I watched it and I was like, I got an idea. So I really, when my mind just started going, I had cast members in mind immediately. And the fact of the matter is, I've seen some of these people do their quarantine films. They're shooting them on Zoom. And our film was shot on Zoom. But I didn't want you talk, I talk. You talk, I talk.
Right.
I wanted a lot of coverage. So I talked to some actors. And I'm happy to say I filmed with people from all around the country. And they had access to their own equipment. So this was a completely safe film to make. There was no real crew. The actors all shot it by themselves. Well, when we get back, I'm going to kind of tell you some of the things that I came up with, how to do this. I didn't want a film of, because you take a look behind me, you're going to see the spot, but the whole film is not that. The character does revolve around me. I move around, and I want to go in the future. It's a movie's called COVID 2024, about the future, about the virus mutated and got worse. So we're all in lockdown, and kind of what's going to take place, what might happen to the human mind. Someone being in their house too long by themselves. And if you're a couple, you still might be damned. There you are again.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one.
There you are again. So.
Yeah. Well, it sounds, I really like your approach to the whole thing. And again, my brain stays in the tech world. And I think it was on last week's show, Mike Mandeville brought up kind of the flexibility that indies have right now in being able to do films and not really be shut down. And we have the opportunity to do so much through the use of the technology that we have. And, whether it be remote stuff like this or just the quality of inexpensive, cameras and things now, we can really do some amazing things and put that together using cloud services and the tools that you use.
You guys aren't going to believe the camera that I used. I'm actually going to bring it out when the movie's done and explain how I just shot it with this. And like, you got to use resources, folks. You got to kind of think what's safe and what could you build around, and some of the connections like you, because drone footage, you submitted me some, I asked you, you jumped right on it. So, you get to see Terry's like footage in this movie. So, you know what I mean? Even though you're making a quarantine film, you want to add the most production value you possibly could. You want to make this look as real as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to debut here. And this is going to go to YouTube, folks. This isn't something like, hey, you know, I'm going to push this film to the moon. That's not going to happen. This is using the resources that I have to stay active, to stay relevant, and to take actors with me that I think are great. And like in the fall, you know, if things don't change, I'm probably going to go back in the documentary world, because that's a lot. You know, you're working by yourself, setting up a camera. Yeah, I'm 10 feet away from you. Tell me your story.
Right.
What topic yet? I don't know. But like, I'm just looking ahead to the future here. Like, if we're back and running, yeah, I won't need to do that. But yeah. I love this. This is what my heart is totally into, and I'm going to find ways to stay busy.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, now, you know, it's been so hard on everybody with the lockdown, with staying in, with, you know, kind of hitting the brakes. But in a lot of ways, especially with me, I've found a lot of new opportunities in this, ways to get out and get shots and get footage that I would never be able to get otherwise. I'm not kind of saying, yay, you know, this is a good thing, but I'm taking advantage of it.
You don't want to say that. You'd rather trade it back. But like, there's certainly things that you can get away with right now. Like, this comes out, it's going to be on YouTube. And what happened last week? All the cases went up again. So people are like, what's this? And then now it's going to be more views and stuff. But I mean, you don't want to really look at it like, oh, you know, bad news just to get hits on YouTube of all things. But there's ways of working around with this. And I have my own YouTube page, and like a lot of people. And, you know, the YouTube settings, guys, could get crazy. I can really tell.
Yeah.
I uploaded, I was telling Terry and Joe earlier, I uploaded this film last night, and I got claims against me. And I'm one of the people that really watch what like I'm doing that doesn't. And I got some false stuff. Like, I had some stuff that said like, hey, you may have violated my rights. And I'm like, what does that mean? What part? Where? So you challenge it, and then it goes away, and you're in the clear. But one error, I have to let everybody know, there's a part where I walked through my living room, and very lightly on the television in a movie, the Stone Roses song, I Want to Be Adored, was playing. Very, very, very low. And I'm like, they won't pick that up. Guys, they picked that up, and I was banned in 8 countries. I had to go recut the movie last night, get that part out. Oh. So
for one little thing.
Yeah, you just kind of got to really sit there and really be watching your film on the final cut and being like, am I cool here? Am I good here? Am I good here? You're probably still going to get snake bit. And like, you also have to look at, like, if I don't have a band, let's just say I had a band and I carry one of my tracks for him to use, and he puts that up on YouTube, he might get flagged for that. Like, YouTube doesn't know, like, oh, when upload, oh, Loren said it's cool.
But they don't know that.
Yeah, they don't know that stuff. So I don't really know all that. It awoke me last night of like, this is something we should all be looking into. Of what do you do? What do you do here?
Right.
So like, look into how do you get through proper channels with that without getting like, you know, because you know what, no one wants to be ever like shut down in other countries. Like,
oh yeah,
you know, so that's not good.
Yeah, it's too much to work to go in and unwind it, and not only fix your product, but then go in and fix the effect that it had downstream. You've got to, you know, go shifting gears and hitting the brakes and messing around with it. And and it's tough enough to do the project to begin with. So
tough, and it was a 5 gig file, so it took 2 hours to upload.
5 gigs, yeah. Oh yeah.
Re-edit this and then put it back up again. So it's crazy, folks. But I had an amazing cast, and you know, I know we're getting close to go time here. So
it looks like an awesome cast, and this is going to be such a treat. Again, been excited for a long time to see this, and here we are.
Yeah, the story just flowed. I definitely had, you know, I'll bring it back up again. The cast is up here, but I just pitched the cast like, here's your roles, here's your lines, but there's going to be a lot going on in between that has nothing to do with you. And I'm kind of going on the fly. And you also kind of, as the director and the writer, I'm kind of like, I can only do this much because I'm technically supposed to be quarantined in my house. So what could I do around my own house that's going to be interesting, you know? And the yard you're about to see is mine. A lot of people are like, holy shit, that's really your yard? Yeah, it's kind of unique. So enjoy that, folks. But you can talk about it more when you get back. But Terry, we did all this without telling Lance at all.
Yeah, I know. Lance, I think, just found out. I think somebody there, he's sent us some messages there. So so he's apparently been clued in. So
yes,
it wasn't me. No, I tell Lance nothing. But no, I just really like it, and even to me, the title's kind of spooky. Just putting that word with a future date, it's like, oh man, don't get me thinking that way.
I look at it like this has been probably. I mean, it's not a health thing, like as far as cancer or something. You know what I'm saying to everybody.
Right.
Like I've never been shut down like this, and no one has. But for a guy who's like works out and goes out, it's been a weird bunch of months. It really has. So
it has been.
I did this probably in the last 35 days, and I didn't want to really say too much because I just didn't want the feedback of like, hey, can I help and this and that. I kind of knew exactly what I wanted to do.
Right.
I didn't want to be answering questions. This film really helped me mentally of like, I got a purpose. I got something to do. So.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So, I just wanted to stop by, since we live in a world where we put everything on social media, I just wanted to chime in on the whole COVID thing. They shut down all sports. Hollywood is closed, okay? Hollywood, where I'm trying to go! Canceling all the summer concerts and everything. I have not worked in about, a month? I got a lot of concert tickets this summer, okay? I don't need this shit. This is the biggest overblown thing ever. There's no way the United States government is going to shut us down like this, okay? This is just very temporarily. I just wanted to just throw my 2 cents in there. We're going to be fine, all right? Nothing bad is going to happen.
It's the year 2024. The virus has mutated. Martial law is in full effect.
This is a tragic event.
People must stay inside their homes or property. The U.S. government is paying for all bills and also brings food trucks to each home weekly to its citizens.
Just feel bad for everybody stuck inside.
Stay strong, everyone.
Some television, movies, and sports teams are up and running again. The herbs that are needed for the cure only grow in a certain part of the world, a certain time of year.
I've been cured for 9 months now.
5 years.
4 years.
In the 70s, they made a TV movie with John Travolta about a sick kid called The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. And let me tell you, if they start selling these things on Amazon, we're in trouble.
The herbs that are needed for the cure only grow in a certain part of the world at the start of each year. This means only so many Americans can be cured per year. Martial law is in effect with the stay-at-home process, and zero-tolerance law is in effect. Any citizen leaving their property is to be executed on site. Those that took the cure can be infected again. This is why the rule is in effect until everyone is cured.
I actually think we could do more for everyone.
You can only live in your mind for so long.
Whenever a culture is challenged by a war, a pandemic, an economic depression, the culture always digs deeper into their faith. It's happened throughout history every single time.
The U.S. military will enforce this law until every American can return safely to society.
How could you go through 5 years and stay sane? I mean, I couldn't do it.
Evaluations are so important. It's what keeps
keeps order.
What we have to do is make sure that we have treatment for those Americans.
Meanwhile, those in quarantine usually have their webcams running 24/7 and open to the public for full view. Anything really to get them through the day.
Wow, look at you. You look amazing.
Thank you. So do you. And I love to see you smile, especially if I'm the one that put it there.
I know, babe. So, you think I could see a little more of you?
Of course you can.
Damn! Thank God you're in my life.
I hope you like what you see.
Oh. So, you came this far.
But what about me? Where do I get? Nowhere.
Oh, this is the part where you see me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got you, babe.
Okay, and you know that chair? Yeah, you can just like get rid of that.
Your turn.
That's fair. You do something for me, I do something for you. That's the basis of a good relationship. This is what you want. We're almost there. Wait. Okay, he came back in. I'm sorry.
Oh. Where's the dislike button?
I gotta go. I love you.
Love you too. Yo, what's up, my friend?
Hey man, nothing much, just a little tired.
Tell me you weren't up all night on social media arguing with random people again.
You know, this one guy said that Reagan was the best president. You fucking believe that? I was like, fucking Reagan? Fucking Reagan! I mean, this guy was even born when Reagan was in office.
Yo, brother, calm down. Just take it easy.
I gotta get a better grip on this thing, man. This you know, some people.
Yeah, dude. Like, I spend a lot of time on cam, but social media, you know everyone's lost it. Stay away from it.
And thanks. You know me for many years, and you're always checking on me, so I appreciate it.
Brother, I got you on this. Like, you know, this is hard for me too. Just keep a positive mind. We're gonna get through this, okay? Concerts, conventions, girls. Hey, we came this far, right?
Dude, this guy's messaging me again right now.
Dude, just block him.
Let me take this.
No, you could just leave it.
This guy went too far. Fuck this guy.
Why do you keep calling here, Oliver? Oliver, why do you keep calling here?
I just wanted to see what you were doing.
Oliver! For the last time, I don't want to be your friend.
Did you see The Walking Dead?
I've seen every show like everybody else. You know we don't have many TV shows. So why would I miss it? Why, Oliver? Why?
How you think it's gonna end?
It will never end. Not as long as we're all stuck inside. Oliver, please never call here again.
I'm about to celebrate my birthday all by myself. So, once upon a time, I actually celebrated my birthday with actual humans. But right now, I get to celebrate my birthday with a bottle of Bacardi and my fake friend. What the hell happened?
Tawny, how you been?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm so happy you answered.
Yeah, I'm writing a book about when I used to be an independent film.
Great. When does it come out? I'll buy one.
Thanks. It's definitely gonna be a while. How's everything up in Oregon?
As good as it's gonna get for now, you know. Laz, I really missed you.
Yeah, sorry about that. But you know how it is. Some days are better than others.
I know. I'm just saying I'm always here for you. Like, when this is over, would you want to come visit me?
So!
I'm sorry, am I talking too much?
No, it's all good. But you know, I gotta take a call in a little bit.
Oh, it's okay. You think I can call you back?
Maybe. I mean, if I don't answer, it's because I'm deep into the script.
No problem. And so you know you can call me anytime. You know I'm always here for you.
Thanks, Tawny. That means a lot. So... I think I could look at you a bit.
Anything for my man. So what do you want to see? More? I won't let it be that way next time. I miss you, maybe.
Amazing.
You like it?
A lot.
Anything for my Laz.
I gotta go right now, baby. I'm sorry.
Think I can call you back?
Yes.
Scum. Hey, looking for him. Come on, Dougie. Come on. Take a fucking swing at me, man, so I can... Come here, you take a swing.
Do you really think I can be a model?
Sure do with that face.
My mom always said I could be a model. Did you know I was a cheerleader?
No. This is shocking news to me. So listen, like, are you shy about your body? Because models do take their tops off. Are you gonna take your top off for me?
No, that would be so weird. My friend Ashley always does when we go out. She flashes everyone.
Can you direct me to Ashley, please?
You know, I'm still taking classes online. I talk to my parents every day.
Hey, all that is important.
I know what you're waiting for. I can tell the only reason you're here.
And what do you mean by that?
You clearly want to see me naked. You just say it.
Oh, is that why I'm here?
You know I don't mind sharing my body with you. Look, you're hot. The only reason I haven't hung up on you yet. I don't mind getting naked for you.
Oh, you got me figured out, do you? Okay, get fully naked for me.
All right. If you think you can handle it. Okay, are you ready?
And this is how ready I am.
California is it's very fun. It's even better than here.
California's nice, huh?
Good morning, babe. How are you doing this fine morning?
Always great to start the morning off with you. How you feeling?
It's okay. I mean, it's morning and I'm not that much of a morning person.
One day, we'll get to do this together, outside. My sweet Cherie. All right, so we're at the bar here. Yes, this is the jukebox, what I was telling you about. One with the great Elvis and the Marilyn Monroe. I know you said you had all your 50 stuff, so you're Gone with the Wind, the Three Stooges. It's all welcome here. It's gonna fit great. Plenty of room in here for all your stuff, all right?
The house, like my Funko Pops, the in the garage. It's hot out there. So, to say, look who I have. Who's this? Oh, my little I have.
Les, what is up, my dude?
Just call my favorite couple. How are you and Ava doing?
Man, I'm okay. I really am fine, but girl, she's kind of going crazy. But I mean, how are you doing, bro? All alone in that big house?
Well, I don't know what's worse, being stuck inside alone or being stuck inside with someone you can't get rid of.
I know that one.
Oh, hi, Laz. So good to see you.
So great to see you both. You know, you're my favorite couple. I root for you.
Oh, thanks, Laz. I actually started a new art project on one of the basement walls.
Yeah. She doesn't even have any supplies yet, Laz. She actually cleared out a whole side of the room and started drawing on the wall in pencil, nonetheless.
Well, Einstein, in case you didn't know, every great artist starts with a pencil. I'm sorry that I know a week in advance what I want to do. I know the supplies don't come till next week.
What the Hey! Don't do this shit in front of our friend! Holy shit, Laz. This is why you should be lucky that you're single. You don't gotta deal with this bullshit constantly. It's fucking ridiculous. Hey! You don't do this in front of people.
Guys, please calm down.
Get the fuck off me.
No! Hey, Les. Who do you think's gonna win the game on Sunday?
Can't tell you, I'm too concerned about the game right now. Can you check on her? Listen, I got all night to talk.
Motherfucker!
Ow!
Touch me.
Sweetie, don't say anything. Just listen. I need to make this fast. Look, he knows something is up. Don't worry. I'm fine. He's not hurting me or anything, but you know in situations...
Well, what do you mean? You better not.
Baby, I need you to keep your voice down, okay? I'm fine, but I need you to do something for me. Are you listening?
I'm listening, baby. Please tell me what's going on.
Well, he heard us. He couldn't understand anything we were saying, so it means I could deny it, and I am. But I need you to do something for me.
I love you, Cherie. Of course I will.
I need you to not call me and wait for me to call you. I know. It's just until things die down, I swear.
I need you, Cherie.
Laz, I love you. When all this clears up, I'll leave him and I'll be with you. I'm all yours, baby.
Ava, are you okay? Where's Jackson?
I hate him, Laz.
I don't think you mean that. It's just hard living under the same roof, you know?
No. I want him to die.
Oh, dead? Did I hear you right, Ava? You want me dead?
Jackson, I need you to calm down, okay? What's this all talk about, sisters, okay?
No, Laz. There's no fucking talking about it. None of your hippie bullshit words are gonna work here. Ava, turn the computer off. And the next time you want to talk about me being dead, you better be ready to do it yourself.
Laz, oh my God. How are you? I missed you.
Hey, Tawny, how you been? How's my girl doing?
Your girl doing? Don't tease me. You know I think the world of you.
Who says I'm teasing?
You and me for real? Did you just make me your girlfriend?
So how's your day going?
Just watching the news and some old concerts.
It's hot in here. I'm taking my shirt off.
Yes. Please do that. You want? I can take mine off as well.
You ever want to live on the East Coast?
Yeah, of course I would. Why do you ask?
Tawny, I gotta go.
Laz, what are you doing?
Hey, Laz, listen, we're okay over here. I just wanted to say sorry about last time. Got a little out of hand, you know?
You sure you're both okay? You both had me scared last time.
Nah, for real, man. We're good. I promise you. You know, I got to roll. I just wanted to call and apologize real quick.
Thanks for checking in, friend.
I don't think that they would fight if they were in the river. You know? Someone ought to get you off the streets. Somebody ought to put the fish in our eyes. I don't know. Yeah, they probably would, man. No, if you're gonna leave people, You have to have somewhere to go.
What? What's up, Sal?
5 to 8 years is what the fuck is up. Did you see the shit?
What shit where? What's going on?
The news, the fucking news, man. We can't get our cures until 5 to 8 years now. Did you fucking see that?
No. No! This isn't happening!
In breaking news, we at World News have uncovered documents that Americans have been hiding from its people. The within a year timetable that every American would be cured, we've now learned is a lie. It will take up to 5 to 8 years, depending on your population. This is going to be a very long road to recovery.
Eight more years, Oliver. 8 more. Do you hear me? You don't matter. You have to call her. Thank God. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to call you like this, but I just had to reach out with you with everything going on.
Laz, is it?
Sheree, baby, what's going on?
Okay, Laz. Are you sure you have the right number? Is there anything I can do for you?
Sheree, baby. What's going on?
Laz, who's your doctor? Please let me help you.
Don't do this to me, baby. I need you right now.
Laz, I think I need to report you for evaluation. I am very, very concerned for you. You and I have never, ever spoken. I have a family, and I'm not in lockdown. I feel so sorry for you and the others. But I think you know this is what I have to do. That's the only way this is going to end. I am so sorry, Laz.
Laz, what did you do?
I didn't do anything, Brooke. She was the love of my life.
Laz, you need to listen to me. She submitted you for evaluation. You know what that means.
Nothing is gonna happen to me.
Oh, it is happening, okay? She pressed the button.
8 more years, Brooke. 8 more years!
I know, brother. You need to listen right now.
Yeah?
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, what? Do I know you? What do you want? You know, I'm really getting sick of girls like you contacting me out of the blue. Why did you call here?
Can you give me a minute to talk? Please don't hang up.
Who the hell are you?
I didn't know how to reach out.
You didn't know what?
I'm sorry. Will you talk to me, please? I wanted to. I just didn't know how to say anything.
You know what? I have to submit you for evaluation. Yeah, you know how it is. You can't take chances in today's world.
No, please don't. Hello?
Tawny, are you okay? I just got the call. They're on their way.
I'm moving to the East Coast.
Tawny, you never spoke to him. You only watched him on cam.
No. No, I love him.
Laz, what have you done? I just got a call from Cherie. You know I have to ask you some questions. I searched your history and noticed you've been watching her for a year now.
To those of you still in quarantine, I want you to know that there is still life out here, and it's waiting for you as soon as you get out. We miss and love you all.
But you never spoke to her once, you understand? Laz, this is in your mind. I need you to talk to me. Where are you right now?
She's all I ever wanted.
You know what happens when you and I stop talking, right? I'm trying to give you another chance. This is not uncommon with everything that's going on. I just need to make sure that you're not too far gone. They're on their way to that girl Tawny's place right now.
I don't know her. It's not my problem, okay? All that matters is Cherie. Don't you do anything!
Laz, I'm sorry that I failed you.
Ever.
What about me?
And so you know you can call me anytime.
Fucking Reagan!
Did you see The Walking Dead?
Yes.
That would be so weird.
Look, you're hot.
Repent. If you do something bad, you should repent. If you do something bad, you should feel sorry and not do it again. Resurrect. Jesus Christ was resurrected.
Killer who tells the story. The killer who tells the story. It's the killer who tells the story. The killer who tells the story. God preserve my sanity. God preserve.
Oh, wow.
Thanks.
Man.
That was him hanging in the background right there.
Yeah.
I had to do something amazing. And yeah, and then the boy in the plastic bubble comment at the beginning of the movie. Yeah. I got that for $1 at a punk rock store. And I was like, I don't even have a player for it. But yes.
Man, yeah, I caught that right off. Man, what a movie! I just feel like all kind of creepy.
Reading the comments, Elena, thank you for everything you're saying there. It makes me feel really good. I don't know. I guess Joe, I'm just guessing that's like a YouTube thing when they stream at the beginning. It was choppy. Then all of a sudden it cleared up, but everybody could go back and check the front of it whenever you want. Now it's always on YouTube.
Yeah, we're at the mercy of these programs, brother.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, but
mysteries of technology. Exactly. I mean, yeah, there were a ton of comments throughout, no doubt about it. Now, we do have someone in the green room, but I wasn't sure if you and Terry wanted to speak for a couple of minutes prior to that, or how many people were coming on.
I got that. Josh and Sarah too, Crystal and Rand. They should be ready. They sent them the link, so Tara, if you want to throw, you guys want to chat for a minute or two before we bring them on, go for it.
Yeah, well, I just want to say, I kind of like the arc and some of the surprises in it, and how, for me, I was under the impression initially that everybody was still in lockdown, and then to kind of get that, only certain groups or certain people, and then the evaluation. So there's a lot of neat surprises in there. And some amazing drone work too, I might add.
Yeah, the drone operator was freaking great. Yeah, and I kind of looked at what do you do? That really was my yard. Like you're just eventually you lose your mind. So I was really Tawny lost her mind. Desire and me didn't know how to say hi, and I didn't know how to do that. Going back towards Crystal's character. So
right, all those little social things that we take for granted. And even now, I mean, you can tell some of those things, I'll catch myself out at the grocery store or whatever. And, that 6 foot thing, you catch yourself standing 2 or 3 feet from somebody, and it's you leap back and these little things that you've just taken for granted your whole life. And to see it amplified to another level here.
Before I bring the cast on, it's I just asked these cast members, here's your lines, here's where we're going. I don't know how I'm filling this in. When you guys saw that happy birthday sign, I saw that at the side of the road, and I'm like, I got a quick insert, I'll take that shit. And even at the end, the mirror, I didn't really know. It was written in the script. I just get woken out of bed for bad news from Sal. I saw this giant mirror, and I'm like, I got an idea. It just popped in my head with the alone thing and throwing the axe at it and everything. And you're just trying to come up with stuff. Even the shower scene when I was talking to Crystal, I'm going to shower and film myself. You're going to just say something back. I'm going to play it. I'm going to film it on, film my phone playing back. I just try to come up with stuff.
Yeah.
We're not just sitting there. You don't want to just be sitting there either,
Right. And using the devices like the phone, the mirror. I mean, I read the mirror as, with the word alone on it, that reflecting back, and you're speaking to yourself
Yep.
with that branding over. And it reminds me of a line I heard in a film. I can't think of what movie it was in, but it always kind of stuck with me. Filtered reality. And like seeing other people through the computer, through the web chat, or through the phone, or whatever remote distant connection like that, you're trying to make it in your mind a reality.
Yes.
But it's being filtered by the technology or whatever facade they're putting on, because you don't know what's going on outside of this box that you can see them in, like the husband and the family and the other components going on. And that really, I think, draws you in, because you see this much of the picture, and to you, that's the whole picture. But there's a whole world behind there that you don't know, and the relevance, I guess, is what you're trying to decide whether it is or not.
Given at the beginning with the newscaster explaining, like, all your bills are paid for, you're getting all your food, but like, told the government's taking care of you, but you're alone. You're the character was just alone. You just can't make it. There's only so much you could do to keep your mind going. So like, I hope this isn't a possible future. I really don't. But yeah, and then like I said, I'm winging on the fly. Like when the rain came, I was like, oh, perfect. And it felt great. That scene's my favorite scene. The warm rain felt amazing doing that, but raining hard when that was happening,
Wow. Well, it was really cool. And again, a lot of little nuances in there. How the first half was kind of, light and all, had its funny moments and humor to it. And then it just kind of shifted gears and got really dark. And that had some fun surprises.
Thank you.
Filtered reality.
Joe's up for it. Yeah, we could bring who's on deck.
Sure. I thought the mirror reminded me of an older Twilight Zone series. That's cool. We got Crystal and we got Josh and Sarah.
Awesome.
Want everybody on board?
Go for it.
All right. First of all, I got to say, Crystal was with the actual what the fuck moment of the movie. I was like, okay. Welcome, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
How's it going?
Watch the Disney Channel. What do you think's going to be?
Well, no, actually, when we first started watching it, obviously I haven't seen it. It's my first time seeing it too. And the way my first scene went, I was like, oh God. I was like, hey. I think I scared everyone away.
Well, I just used your footage.
It was my footage.
Which is part of the thing. We didn't use Zoom a lot, but Crystal had access to equipment, so did Rihanna, Nicole, like we all shot shit, so
I wanted it to look better, than just.
I think ask the audience. I think you look fine to me.
Yeah, the lady outfit was spot on.
I'll go with Joe on that one.
I'm going to bring up Josh and Sarah also. Hey. Josh and Sarah, how the hell are you? You guys are
not dead, Sarah. Like everyone thinks. So that's good. How you guys doing?
No.
Hey there.
Muted.
Oh, are we?
I don't know.
Okay, you hear us? I
yeah. Oh, good. Okay.
What's going on? I don't know. Man, I just want to say that was the first time we saw the film, and it was fucking great. It was awesome. You guys all did a great job, and we're honored to be a part of it. It was really fun, and we enjoyed shooting it with Loren, and John Travolta, of course, was a driving force behind everything.
Of course.
Yeah. Thanks for trusting everything of me, and you guys, everybody brought it. I knew, and the coolest thing about this was like you did it by yourself. You guys are in Arizona. Crystal's down in North Carolina. I'm here in Jersey, so it's like we all jumped around. This is cool. You could have anyone you wanted from around the country.
Right.
Yeah,
it was awesome. Crystal did a great job too.
Yes.
We didn't get the full script. We just got part of it. So
you did? So you did.
No. I know. Like actually,
that's fun.
Cut. Like there was a part of me, Crystal cut, me and Nicole's part cut, and Ava was actually supposed to kill.
Yes, I was waiting for that. I was like, yeah.
Guys, the edit literally like 3 days ago, and I kept going back, and 3 days ago, the file got corrupted. in your fourth act.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, what the heck happened here? And I'm like, I know the plate is just packed, and I'm like looking, because when I put it together, I thought it was gonna be like 18 to 20 minutes, and I'm like, I did the first cut, it was like 40 minutes. I'm like, this has got to get cut way down, and I'm like, cut this, cut that.
Oh yeah, you cut several. We had like a couple scenes too that never didn't make it in. God, there was a lot.
Be making at the same time, though. You know, everything doesn't in there.
I got to bring up the one comment from George. This is directed at Josh. Hey, there's that asshole.
Yeah, I was worried about those two. Everything was all right.
To be nice.
I know. I was kind of sad that scene wasn't in there, because that was like the big, repentance for Sarah. She fucking kills me. And, sits over top of my body laughing.
That was our Zoom, and I don't know why the other three facts, and all of a sudden it put question mark. All of a sudden I'm like, what is this shit? And I'm like,
it wasn't meant to be, man. It's meant to be leaving everybody in suspense and thinking I'm an asshole for the rest of the night.
So actually, you got on top, you apologize. You guys are now in Disneyland.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
So
we made it out, baby. We're out. Oh, yeah, the supplies. So somebody just mentioned in the comments the supplies were coming next week, which is actually kind of a staple of that scene, which is I slam Sarah, bam, with the supplies and say, here's your shit, get out. And then she comes back and throws a garbage bag over my head and suffocates me until
Good girl. Good girl.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
Garbage bag used.
I got my supplies.
Very cool. Got your supplies.
Post a picture of what she drew at the end, but she never got to it, I guess.
I know, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh. It was so much fun. It's an honor. Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
and everyone was amazing.
They were.
Yes.
A lot of boobs. Lauren.
Yes.
A lot of legal boobs.
Legal boobs.
Yeah. He was like, we're legal. We're totally I was like, what does legal mean? And he's like, I was like, oh, yeah.
Right above the areola, and we're good.
Don't overlook me. I mean, I showed that, you didn't see Dong, but,
Lauren.
That chin.
It was so good, man. Seriously, you did a great job.
Yes.
I'm glad
Y'all
we got to experience it with everybody, too.
Yes.
It was really cool.
Well, and
First
that's
of all,
the
I'd
fun
love to
thing.
work with you again.
Absolutely. I don't know if you guys knew this. I have a lot of free time. Everything you guys want to do.
Oh yeah.
We got to be.
Maybe that's our sequel, bro. That's how you bring us back.
See, there you go.
You check in. We're in caveman mode. We're just like living in a fire hut, and beating each other up. Pretty cool.
That's great.
Like that beginning, I just really wanted to take you into that world, just giving you an update there. So of like what the whole plot was about and everything. So for you guys, the YouTube link, COVID 2020, you can kind of backtrack and hear everything that was going on. If you guys didn't understand anything, and you can see me and Crystal again. So I know you want to do that.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I'm saying that side profile shot. I might have to start cam chatting you here and there.
Well, no, one of my favorite comments was the guy who was, oh gosh, I'm so sorry, I can't remember your name. Who's like, well, his experience in quarantine is a lot different from mine. I'm like, yeah. I mean, it's just one after another.
I don't know why I killed myself. Now that I think of that, but what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you're gonna shoot a new movie without you in it now. I mean, maybe COVID ghosts will turn into a paranormal one.
Or that could be a dream sequence.
Right? Is he really dead?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or is it just a hallucination?
Maybe I missed because I'm sitting there. I'm like, I was really trying to come up with a crazy way to do it, and I'm like, how am I going to shoot this by myself?
Yeah.
I was like, you're just going to have to, get out of there.
Well, He's from New Jersey with long hair and a gun. He's gonna miss.
Yeah, that's the intro, opening scene. You just pull away, and you sit up, and you just nicked your ear, and it's bleeding. You know.
There you go.
I was thinking particular part of the comments and nobody jumped on it. So I'll throw this out there. I did show one sign that, like, if someone was watching, like, why? Wait a minute. If you remember the part where we're in the shower and I'm talking to Crystal's character, you see her video playing and talking to me. You see me, and then they show my phone again, and it's just me there. And I don't know if anybody caught it. I did. I talking to himself. You know, I didn't know if anybody caught on to that, but
I did not.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Man, I'm feeling bad now.
That's so crazy.
Talking to myself. Yeah. What? And I didn't realize I did that. I was just like, I gotta play. I was like, I gotta film myself. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's stupid. I was like, wait a second, I got an idea here. You know?
Yeah. Well, hey, Loren, I kind of wanted to circle back around. We were talking about earlier about some of the tech side of it. I mean, the assembly, how it actually was shot, and you mentioned some of the equipment. I don't know. Do you have any words on that? Like you mentioned a camera you used, and I'm kind of curious, being the tech nut here.
8 seconds.
Oh no!
If this is going to be a replay of the chair scene, I'm going to have to jump.
Yeah, that does. It's kind of worrisome with Travolta in the chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
if you come back out with a sock on,
Crystal definitely had the best shots of the whole thing. But this is what I shot my parts on. This is not a cell phone. This is 9 years old, before cell phones had bigger files for memory.
Yeah.
This is a Sony Balog.
Oh man, I've never seen one of those.
I never got rid of it, and I just hooked it up to the tripod. I had all the, any of those suction cup things you put on your car.
Mm-hmm.
I did everything, and I shot it all on this.
That's awesome. But see, and this goes back to what we were talking about, that you don't need the
0 pennies, and then my drone footage came from you, Tara. So it's like just all that. That's it.
Like for example, and I preach this all the time. If anybody watches my drone shows, you don't need all this high dollar equipment. You don't need the biggest, the latest, greatest. I mean, it's cool to have, but if you know how to use your equipment, you can use an old device. Okay, that one drone shot of the Capitol building that had the wrap around the dome and everything.
And the protesters coming later.
And could you see it? I shot it on this guy. I mean, it's a $400 Mavic Mini.
That's awesome.
And
Wow.
I just accidentally got the shot of those protesters. I didn't know they were going to be there. And I was just out shooting stock. And in the lockdown now, I've been getting out as much as I can and just shooting stuff. And I just kind of keep this library of all these different shots. And, it's a cool thing to do. If any kind of camera you've got, just go out. I mean, just load up your hard drive with stuff, because you might need it someday. And when we were talking, I said, hey, I've got some stuff that I think might really work.
Well, the biggest thing I say about that is, like, when I shot the Dark Military, I shot that on 2 red cams, and I had the lighting and all that. And I got to do it. So I would never, tell everybody to go ever make a feature out of that. But just giving what this film was, I could get away with this.
Right.
And if you really pay attention, I shot when the sun was out. There was a lot of, because if you get too much sun, there's no bounce board. I had trees kind of masking me and stuff. There's only one scene where I'm sitting at the wall at night watching Ruffle. Yeah, but that was the night scene. And the only other room I shot in was one where had a lot of light coming through. I didn't really want to show my house, because when you hook all that up with a Sony Balog,
yeah,
house, you're like, this looks bad. I was just like, no. No. So you just have to adjust to your environment, and folks, that's basically where it's at. And if you feel uncomfortable with something, it's going to look like shit. It's going to look like shit. Don't do it.
Right. Because you've again, that's kind of going back to knowing your equipment, knowing your limitations, and kind of maxing out what you can get out of that device, and that's going to dictate your success in your end product.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that you use that, though. I'm gonna have to look that up and see what the specs are. It'll be some ridiculous
and for where I'm
crazy
at,
thing.
where I'm sitting right now, it's like I didn't want to worry about night versus day, right? So I kind of blocked the lights out, and I just had a floodlight, that you would bounce off your garage or your house sitting under my table, and I would just, shit around, and I moved this because I didn't want to make sure what's there from the next time to the next time. I was like, get this out of here. Yeah, focus on me and John Travolta.
Exactly.
Like you got to make sure that was it. So.
I'm a little mad that you didn't don the turtleneck at some point, and hit that John Travolta pose. That would have been dumb.
John's going to be in the sequel. I don't know if you knew that. He's probably
there you go.
Oh, man.
That's the cover art right there. Just you. Photoshop your face right over.
With Crystal.
Sorry.
If we may.
I'll put it down.
Crystal, what do you have going on, and where can they find you, please?
So I am a co-host of the Gruesome Magazine podcast. So, that's why I'm all set up here. Okay. It's not like I normally have this going on. I've actually got several movies coming up if we're able to start filming here soon. One called The Sacrificed, The Devil's Daughter. Yeah, which is a fan film where I play Poison Ivy. So that's pretty fun. I'm in a web series called Dusk. And oh my God, I can't remember the other ones. Oh my God, Backwoods Bubba, which is totally campy, rednecky fun. I'm actually really excited about that. I'm gonna have a little accent, y'all. And you can check out my IMDb because I'm actually forgetting there's one more. I'm really good at this.
Thank you for joining us on the Romero Pictures Heavy Metal Indie Brigade exclusive movie premiere of Loren's COVID 2024.
Excellent.
On YouTube forever. Keep watching.
And check out his YouTube channel, and we will see you next time.
See you next time.